What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, aka Allfire's Marvel Studios, just hosted their Marvel television and animation panel at New York City Comic-Con. It just ended, and we're going to do a full recap of everything they announced and showcased, mostly for the upcoming 2026 year. Now, because of the Entertainment Weekly article yesterday, we basically knew what was coming, and during this panel, the upcoming Wonderman series that's now been moved from December to January, Daredevil Season 2, X-Men 97 Season 2, and your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2. But because it's Marvel, there were some surprises too we weren't expecting. We're going to get into it all and break down everything you missed and what they revealed about all these upcoming television and animation series. But first, I want to tell you guys about an opportunity to meet me, say hi, and check out my band. We just announced a brand new Allfire show on November 15th, just over a month away, in Tampa, Florida at Dunedin Brewery's Moon Tower. So if you're in the greater Tampa or Orlando area, if you want to come by and say hi and check us out, tickets are extremely limited. I'll leave a link down in the description and the comments. Again, I'd love to meet you guys when we're out playing live shows. Doors are open at 7:30. I'll be hanging out at the venue. Come by, say hi, check out the band. It's a great time. And again, tickets are cheap, only $15, but extremely limited. So grab your tickets early, and I'll see you in Tampa on November 15th. Link in the description and comments. Okay, so the first reveal for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2. It'll be released coming in fall of 2026 on Disney+, and the other couple of reveals is that Daredevil would return and Venom would be a part of the show as well. They then moved directly into X-Men 97. One of the first confirmations they said is that X-Men 97 will get officially a Season 3. So this next season won't be the final season. There had been rumors they're going to extend it for years to come. We'll see about that. But for right now, they have greenlit it for a Season 3. They announced that. And then they also announced that Season 2 of X-Men 97 would release in summer of 2026. They also confirmed some characters for the second season that we might have already known, like Colossus, and showed us a look at Apocalypse in his full-on comic-accurate Apocalypse getup. Next up, they actually showed an exclusive trailer for Daredevil Season 2. This was another thing we were expecting. Some of the details from the trailer showed Karen and Matt kissing and dancing. Jessica Jones and Foggy both appeared in the trailer, confirming both of their appearances in Season 2 after months of speculation. They also showed Fisk doing some boxing. Charlie Cox and Kristen Ritter have now reunited on stage. So they actually brought Kristen Ritter out on stage, confirming that Jessica Jones is going to be a part of the series. Certainly looks like we are headed full on into Defenders, and while they've stopped short of confirming any of the other characters from the Defenders like Luke Cage, I'm sure we're probably going to be seeing some of them as well. They also announced that the release date for Daredevil Season 2 is only a short 5 or 6 months away, March 2026. They then showed the full trailer for Wonderman. Yesterday was just a teaser trailer. They actually gave us the extended one. We'll do an Easter egg breakdown for that later at the channel. That's unless every other channel beats me to it, because I'm doing this video. Hey, sometimes that happens. In the meantime, they revealed that it's an 8-episode series that will start streaming on January 27th. So we're going to get Wonderman right before we get Daredevil. It's going to be awesome. This Wonderman trailer looks super meta, and I know in the past, sometimes when Marvel has gone for this aesthetic, it hasn't always landed. I've got really high hopes for this Wonderman show, but the ultimately good news is that if you live on the East Coast, we don't have to stay up till 3 a.m. to watch it. They'll start airing the episodes at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. on the East Coast. That means the watch parties are back, and hopefully they stay with that for Daredevil, because 3 a.m. is just way too late for my old butt. They then surprisingly shared the first logo and a first look at the Vision Quest series coming up. Now, the logo itself actually had red and blue split off of the white, which is called chromatic aberration, a little play on the fact that he's now spectral vision. And one of the biggest takeaways from the first look was that James Spader is playing a human form of Ultron in Vision Quest. Now, this is huge, because there were a ton of leaks and rumors that talked about the series representing different AI programs that either Tony had created or that were parts of Vision in their human forms, played by the actors and actresses who actually voiced the characters. Now, while we joked that's in order to save money on CGI, it actually got confirmed as a part of this trailer that Ultron, Friday, Edith, and even Dummy and Jarvis will all appear and have human forms. We're guessing that takes place inside of Vision's psyche as a part of his mental landscape, and that's another detail that was revealed in the first look, that White Vision has all of the memories of the original Vision, but struggles to connect with the emotions because he's not quite Vision anymore. And as was examined in that Ship of Theseus monologue between the two of them, he's basically like a simulacrum. He doesn't have some of the original basis of what made up Vision in the first place. That's going to be part of the series, hence the chromatic aberration on the logo as metaphor. Now, the next huge reveal is that we'll actually be revisiting the Billy and Tommy Maximoff storyline that picked up with Agatha and ended at the end of that series, as it was announced who's officially playing Tommy Maximoff's Speed in the upcoming Vision Quest. And unfortunately, I know I'm going to butcher this name. It's Rarid Malika. I definitely have no idea how to pronounce this. Sorry, guys. Definitely feel free to put a phonetic spelling in the comments. Now, all in all, I will say, first of all, we've got some major follow-up videos. We've got to talk about what's going on in the Wonderman trailer and what was really revealed there, because there's a lot of stuff that was hidden. Also, what's going on with Daredevil Season 2, because the president of TV and animation, Brad Weinderbaum, in a different article, teased some very exciting crossover stuff. But in the meantime, I was seeing some quotes in response to this sort of panel in New York City Comic-Con with disappointment. First of all, this was never meant to be San Diego Comic-Con or Hall H, and we got major reveals from Kevin Feige back when the Thunderbolts were released at his sit-down at the Burbank Marvel HQ with all of the press. So there was never meant to be a huge presentation today, and I think some people were expecting Avengers Doomsday, basically because of the precedent they set for years, where every new Marvel presentation was 5 to 10 new projects coming 5 or 6 years down the road. They're just not doing that anymore. They're using their announcements to showcase what's about to come, and I know it sort of makes for a different level of excitement when they're already talking about stuff that we know about, instead of showcasing, hey, we've got Nova coming in 3 years, or we've got Strange Academy, or even focusing on stuff like we've got a Solo Storm TV show coming in 2029. That stuff has other presentation places to go, like D23, their own showcase, or San Diego Comic-Con Hall H. New York City Comic-Con, and for a Marvel TV and animation panel, was never meant to be that, and we were never ever expecting any sort of Doomsday announcements. That's why when I saw all these comments online about disappointing, I just was like, get with it, guys. Like, what are you expecting? But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below. I certainly think all of the live action television shows that are coming have a lot more intrigue than, say, the schedule has had in the past. I think, honestly, Wonderman, Daredevil Season 2, and Vision all have a lot of promise. But you let me know your thoughts down below. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff. Make sure to sub and leave a comment to be entered for our PS5 giveaways. Also, again, playing a live show down in Tampa, basically outside of Tampa in Clearwater. It's extremely close, November 15th. There are very limited tickets for this, but I will be hanging out as soon as doors open at 7:30, doing a casual meet and greet. So if you want to come by and meet me and say hi, awesome. Tickets are super cheap, only 15 bucks. There's a link down in the description and the comments. Make sure to grab them early. I will see you next month in Tampa. Thanks for your support at the channel. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. Find me on all other platforms with original music, All Fires. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.